Rotractors and especially RID 3131. I am Rotractor Rajmohan Sitaraman from Rotrac Club of Mumbai Mulund South, and I would like you to know that I was an alumni of RID 3131 from the club Rotrac Club of Pune Siahat Road. So coming to the questions which were asked to me by the Rotractors. My experience in years. So I have graduated in the year 2018, and currently I am pursuing my post-graduation cum residency from a BMC hospital in Mumbai. Then in name of the city and the total number of active cases in the city. So I reside in Mumbai, which has the highest number of COVID-19 cases in India, and the number of active cases are currently about 26,391 as per the latest figures. So average total working hours in a day. So the working hours actually depend from duty to duty. So for COVID duties, actually, if you see for a screening camp, it would be about 4 hours, while for an ICU or for a ward, it can be about 12 hours. So on an average, I think COVID duties are about 8 hours. But we are also a hospital which takes non-COVID patients, so we also have our non-COVID duties apart from our COVID duties. So our non-COVID duties, for emergency branches residents might go up to 24/7, while for non-emergency branches residents it might be up till 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. So I mean, the COVID working hours are fixed, but the non-COVID working hours are not fixed. It is like it was before. So an experience in this COVID-19 situation that warmed your heart. So I think there are many experiences here which actually warm my heart. Firstly, it is the ability to do something fruitful and actually save someone's life. For example, if you see a gynecologist, going and delivering a good healthy baby from a COVID positive mother without any complication, would be like a situation which would warm their heart. For a physician, it would be something wherein you see a patient with a very low SpO2 of 40% coming to your fever OPD, and from there you shift the patient to the emergency EMS, and then from there they go to the ward, they go to the ICU, and then they recover, and then they go back home with a smile. That is something which completely warms your heart, because you have actually been able to save a patient. There is, I think, nothing bigger than that which can warm your heart. Apart from that, in this particular pandemic, what I have seen is that there is a lot of support from the people around. Like for example, you have these celebrities, you have these sports stars, and you have these businessmen who have been constantly providing their support to the frontline healthcare workers by providing food, by providing accommodation, and some have even provided medical equipments like PPEs or some other equipments like thermometers, etc., to the hospitals, which have actually helped us to fight this pandemic. And a special mention here is Mr. Ratan Tata, who for the last 2.5 months has been constantly providing food and accommodation to our frontline warriors from various cities. And I think we are very thankful to this gesture of his, and I think no words can be enough to thank for what he has done for the frontline healthcare workers in this pandemic. So I would really like to thank him on the behalf of all the frontline workers across India. And so the next question is, so in this time of negativity and chaos, what is the one thing that keeps your mental health? So if you go back to the Bhagavad Gita, then you see Krishna advising Arjuna that, see, when you are fighting a war, it is a dharma to fight the war. So you have to dissociate yourself from whom you are fighting or the outcome of the war. You have to just go there and do your dharma. So in that way, in this situation, we are actually fighting a virus which is relatively new, not known much, and we really don't know which medicines will work against this virus, which will not work. So we are just doing our duty to the best of our abilities, and we are just putting this intention that whatever we do, hopefully it does good to the patient, it does good to the society, and we really hope that we fight this pandemic fast. So if you dissociate, if you just do your duty and you dissociate yourself from the outcome, from what you're fighting, from the mind which starts creating all these negative thoughts, I think your mental state would be good irrespective of whichever situation that you are in. Then coming to the next point, so has the media been helpful to you or it has created more panic? So I would say that in this situation the media has been very positive towards the frontline healthcare workers, and it has even helped us to solve a lot of issues which were there before this pandemic.